Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another midweek show of Round the Clock Cricket. We have Sudeep and Nishanjan, and I am Rahul. We'll be reviewing 4 matches today, so it will be a long session. First match is KKR and DC. The second match is GTRR. The third match is RCB MI, and the last match is DC and Punjab Kings. So we'll start off with the first match, DC and KKR, which KKR won. Nishanjan, to starting off with the first match. DC, of course, surviving very on the edge. Basically, they are trying to qualify, but still, I mean, they will depend on a lot of other teams to help them to qualify. This particular match, Finn Allen's brilliant 100, but overall, DC's performance, even in batting, we have discussed Pathum Nissanka, extremely inconsistent. KL Rahul, the two over dependent, and the bowling. Kuldeep, I was just reading in Cricket Info. I think 6 matches is gone on wicketless or something like that. Kuldeep Axar. So what is your take on DC now? We have discussed a lot. So coming to the last phase, what do you take on DC?
DC, I should say one thing that when the matches was played with KKR, I don't know why they should have. I think the yesterday's match I was watching for DC, and I was iterating the same about the perfect that what's the name of that guy that finish is he is a very good all rounder. The one who finished DC has underutilized this all rounder.
The
So
Madhav, I
and
think, Madhav Chaudhary. Madhav or Mukul
Madhav,
Chaudhary. No,
Madhav Tiwari.
Madhav
DC,
Tiwari, I think, yes.
Madhav Tiwari has underutilized him and even in
Madhav
fact
Tiwari, Madhav Tiwari.
Madhav Tiwari. DC has underutilized him, and in fact, DC even has underutilized this Akib Nabi. But on the other fact,
Yes, Akib
the
Nabi, of
team,
course.
as a team, they are looking a little bit of that means they are not the players overall. The team management is, I should say, it is very it's immature. They often there's some ridiculous decisions. Even their team management looks very much immature, and even the team consensus, I should say that it's a very that means it's a newcomer, a team with full of newcomers. Already lots of potentials, but not that much of fiery team which likes Hyderabad or uh, Punjab. This is not a fiery team like but yeah, if they own their talents properly, if they nurture their talents properly, they can sometimes make some good upsets, which DC has made already yesterday. Although in fact last match also against Punjab they have shown some good fight, but
So we are
against
talking of this
KKR
particular
that was a
match. We'll again talk
mere
another match,
surrender.
but I think this particular match, Ishanjan, I think the batting, bowling, everything fell way of the order. I think it was a lot to desire, basically. And DC
Absolutely,
is
and
having
but
this issue, losing in too many matches on trot.
yeah, and I should even give credit to some of the KKR bowlers also, like Kartik Tyagi. This is the guy to be watch out for the next. That means sensational bowling for his because he's the one who is to be projected after Jasprit Bumrah's is one should be projected after Jasprit Bumrah. So want to have an eye on this guy Kartik Tyagi
But I
because
think he was
he has
with Rajasthan Royals few years back, if I'm not
yeah,
wrong. He
but
was with RR.
he wasn't getting too much opportunity over there. But it's nice that KKR is playing him, and he's a regular candidate for KKR, and it's nice to see that KKR is at least coming back after so much of losing of matches. They have turned back, and they are bowling. Due to the one thing is their bowling. In fact, Varun Chakravarti also producing some nice spells. Sunil Narine is also there. So overall, KKR's bowling is coming in tandem at the moment.
Thanks, Ishanjan. Sudeep, as we were discussing, Mitchell Starc joining DC, not very consistent as we thought. Initially, he did really
Yeah,
bowl well. And I
yeah,
think the big problem with Axar and Kuldeep, as we were
yeah.
discussing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. First of all, the Mitchell Starc, joining was a bit late, by the time most of the damage has been done. because
Yeah.
because they have lost too many points, in the between the tournament, DC. As a result of which now they are now, of course, they are out of the tournament as we speak. And
Yeah.
Mitchell
I mean,
Starc,
theoretically, they still can, but it is very unlikely.
unlikely, very unlikely. And
Unlikely.
Mitchell Starc, somehow, coming back from injury was not at his best. The kind of bowling which we have seen in the
Correct.
last edition,
Right.
even in this recently this Ashes series, the way he was bowling, he
Correct.
was nowhere near his best in this particular series. Maybe he was not exerting too much, just coming
Because
back
of his
from an
shoulder.
injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming back from an injury. So, and
But
but
uh, but, but I would like to hear from you, Sudeep, a bit on Kuldeep and Axar. Very big
yeah,
disappointment. Two big
Kuldeep
bowlers for India. There are
and
India
Kul
bowlers in T20 and ODIs. But Kuldeep has
Excellent.
been out of form since the T20 World Cup and for a very long time out of form.
Absolutely, because the mystery element of about Kuldeep's bowling is nowadays missing. Basically, maybe the batsmen have figured him out because nowadays he goes for a lot of runs. More than 10 runs per over most of the time. So this is a cause of worry because he's one of the main strike bowlers of the Indian team, and both Aksar and Kuldeep, they used to restrict the batsmen in T20s and 50 over matches because but the current form is even Bumrah also, he goes for too many runs nowadays, in some of the matches. So this is basically a worry, because he does not seem to be in his rhythm at the moment, Kuldeep, and both Aksar and Kuldeep.
Right. Sanjan, Finn Allen, I watched him first in Eden in the T20 semi-final. Uh, Finn Allen, do you think really has got a lot of potential to win matches for KKR? This match he won, but again in the next match, what do you think about
Yeah.
Finn Allen?
So Finn Allen is definitely a hard hitter. He's known for his hard hitting batsman. He needs a very adequate support from the other end because his job is mainly particularly to that means to outplay the power play. Uh, in that case, he's
Yeah,
doing
basically
a fine
his
job
first
over
six
here. But
overs. That's what Finn Allen is. 6 overs, 100, 110. That is what he looks
so
at.
yeah. But if I actually I don't think that Finn Allen can actually hold down his the momentum and play some nice innings, play some long innings. No, he's basically a batsman who can utilize the power play and score some quick fire runs. That is his main his ability, his USP. You can say it's not a one who can consolidate innings, and so in that case, he has. But another aspect is he should get some adequate support from the other end. Then only he can succeed. This one very valid point. Uh, I Finn Allen in this tournament, he should that means the way Abhishek Sharma, he should follow the way Abhishek Sharma or this Vaibhav Suryavanshi or Priyan Sharia they are playing, utilizing the power play, the same thing. I think KKR right now having the actually can because it although late because
Sudeep,
RR has
where is
signed it
KKR
from
now?
the
9 or 10? I think it is 9, maybe.
And yeah, KKR is now
Eight,
just
eight, just behind DC. Yeah,
just behind
8.
DC. Yeah.
So
because
they're not qualifying. They're not qualifying.
RR has got this partnership from the match one. Same goes to Punjab and same goes to Hyderabad. These are the teams who are having these. That means having some fiery openers from the. But KKR has been late in this approach. They were trying Ajinkya
I
Rahane,
think
this, but
KKR, DC, and LSG, which Sudeep was discussing, these three teams need to look
yeah,
at the captain and management, both.
Even
Ajinkya
MI,
yeah,
Rahane,
both.
Rishabh Pant, and Axar Patel.
Even MI also.
MI, so Rohit could not play, yes. I think surprising 5 times winner. KKR 3 times winner and Rishabh Pant. I think LSG is not working for Sanjeev Goenka. I don't know. I mean, that's the way it looks like.
Yeah.
You cannot finish in the bottom 10, bottom pool every year. So, Sudeep, final take. DC, of course, will come to the match, which they've won brilliantly by chasing. What's your take on DC overall? I mean, not playing Abhishek Porel, not playing Nabi. Abhishek was the second highest run getter, playing some
Yeah, in the
weird combinations. I think, I mean, do they change the team? Do they change the coach? Do they change? What do they do? I think Axar Patel definitely will not be the coach next, captain next year. Looks
yeah,
like.
Axar Patel, there's a high chance that he won't be retained as a captain. Abhishek Porel, I think he should have got more chances because, but by the
Yes.
time he got the chances, he could not capitalize. I mean, he scored 30 odd runs in one match, but
Yes.
again, he
And he
failed
and he could
yesterday.
not capitalize, yes,
And
because he
he
was
failed
breaking
yesterday.
outside, and that
Again,
happens
DC
sometimes
should
when
give
you
the
are
captaincy
cheated.
to hand over the captaincy to KL Rahul.
there seems
Better.
to be,
Either
some kind
Mitchell
of a,
Starc or KL Rahul.
very similarity between, as temperament. If you look at Abhimanyu Ishwaran and Abhishek Porel, in crucial matches, they fail, There's
Yes,
a very
Abhishek
similarity in
Porel
team.
have to realize that he's 24 years old. There are, as Vishanjan has been pointing out, Prav Simran, Sanju. There are too many wicket-keeping batsmen or batsman keepers. For Abhishek to do well, I think he needed a 600 or 700. I'm surprised why
At
he
the
was not
moment, he's
played.
not in contention anywhere.
No, no,
He's
he's
not
not
in
in
the contest.
contention for the Ranji team only. So where will he
Yeah,
be
yeah,
then?
yeah. That
So
is
that
the
is a
truth.
weird thing. But our take, I think, is DC and KKR. Both teams need to look at the team along with LSG. Need to look at their teams. Otherwise,
Yeah,
and because it is a private franchisee, I have a feeling that there will be some ruthless decisions. KKR too, we have been saying for ages that they might change over hands like RCB did.
yeah.
But it is unfortunate to see DC. I mean, that's a big group, JSW by Pat Jindal. But and Saurav Ganguly wants the director coach also. It's very surprising. I mean, they're following the same pattern we are saying every match. They win three, then they lose three, then they win one, then
Absolutely.
they lose all four. There's no
They lose
pattern. They
their
lose
way.
four. There
Absolutely.
was a
They
time
lose
when they
their
were
way.
number two, and now they're number seven.
Yeah.
So, okay, Sudeep and Srishanjan, thanks very much for your inputs as we come to the end of this first review of DC versus KKR, which KKR won, but neither helped DC, neither helped KKR, as we will see in the next few matches.